my Cancer rising, those with their moons in Cancer. I always like getting to the Cancer forecast because I'm a Cancer moon and a Cancer rising. Yes, I have an Aquarius sun, but good thing I have Cancer in my chart to make me less detached, we'll say, from human emotion. But anyways, Cancer, are we ready for March? Take a look at this. It's eclipse season. And remember, you're a Cancer. You're run by the moon. The moon rules you. So any eclipses, which are big, big events, as we can see here, happening towards, the middle of March and the end of March. These two eclipses, one lunar eclipse and one solar eclipse, happening, and that affects definitely, you're going to be feeling a lot of it for sure. So here's how to navigate life's energies. If you're new to my channel, I'm Trina, your intuitive guide. And so let's look a little bit here. First, I wanted to start off with the Venus retrograde. Okay, this is a big thing because it's March 1st till April 12th. So basically all of March, we have Venus gone retrograde, gone backwards. Not really going backwards, it's an optical illusion, but Cancer, this is a lot about reflecting when it comes to our relationships. Venus runs love and money. So our relationships and money, okay? Looking to see what serves us, what resonates with our heart now when it comes to the money stuff. Retrogrades have that word re in it, right? R-E. Review, reanalyze, reconnect, redo. There's all this like reset words, right? This is in fact kind of like a cosmic reset, Cancer, with this Venus retrograde. Venus is the planet of love and money, like we talked about. And so there is a deep emotional reflection here about stuff, okay? And what kind of stuff? Well, it's in our 10th house of career. So a lot of us Cancerians are feeling like I need to redo my career, or I need to do something with my job, or how I make money, or just like how I show up in the world in some way too. If you don't have a career, for example, and you're retired, it's like, how do I show up? How do I want to be seen when I die? Like my legacy. It's very important, I think. But this is a good chance to analyze those things, okay? And bring up some career wounds. Why in the past did I not feel seen or heard? Or, there's like this reflection, right? This inner knowing, this inner stuff. It's a little foggy because Pisces is in the mix too, but in general, this is about revisiting our financial choices when it comes to career, our partnerships, business partnerships, all these things when it comes to career. I think that's a lot for Cancer with this Venus retrograde in the planet of Aries, which wants to go, but it can't because Venus is saying, no. We got to slow down. I'm in retrograde and we're going to reflect on this, okay? We're not going to take any action yet. We're going to strategize. We're going to plan, okay, Cancer? So that's what we want to do here for our career, fame, reputation, and the legacy that we leave behind for when we pass, okay? So stuff like that is coming up for reflection. There's healing. There's closure with this Venus retrograde, but it's realigning to your soul's desire. So for a lot of us who do have a career or a business or work out there, this is realigning what shines our light when it comes to work. Because, if you have a job, you work 8, 9, 10 hours a day, that's a lot of time that we spend at work, right? And so we want to make sure we're in the right job. So that's one thing. And then if we have our own business, it's like, well, this is a change now for our business. Our business is probably taking a new direction. Okay, so that's what's happening there for the Venus retrograde. Now, let's look at the next thing. Okay, so we got a Mercury retrograde too. Oh my gosh, everything's in retrograde. And remember, retrograde is the time where things slow down. We don't make super crazy actions. We don't launch a bunch of stuff, Cancer. We reflect, we analyze, and we plan, and we strategize. Just remember that in the back of your head here. But March 16th, Mercury retrograde starts. It's the normal Mercury retrograde thing. I don't know. I'm not really a huge, oh my God, it's Mercury retrograde. My printer broken. Like, I'm just really over it. I don't care anymore. So what? We get some delays, we get this and that, right? But for us Cancerians, the Mercury is in Aries. Oh yeah, okay, so that's another 10th house thing. So there could be delays with the career. You may be like wanting to ask for promotion, but it's not happening for a while till after April 8th, or stuff at work could, maybe the printer is actually breaking at work. It's funny. But there is stuff going on at your career and stuff, and it's just a time for reflection and thought about the future. Do I like my job? I don't know. Like, is this cool? Do I need more money? All that, it's a reflection time here for us Cancerians for sure. Now, we do have Mars going direct in our sign of Cancer. So, Mars doesn't necessarily love being in Cancer. However, there is a forward momentum now, whereas Mars has been in retrograde for a while. It's gone direct, which is nice, I think, because I was kind of getting like, okay, let's go. My life doesn't seem to be moving when I want it to move, because Mars is that energy, right? And I was like, it's just not going, right? And so now we're going to see some movement. So definitely with Mars and Cancer in our first house, we're going to feel more energetic. We're going to feel more like exercising. We're going to feel more physical power for sure. And just a little more momentum and action and vitality, I would say, with our avatar, our human little shell here. Okay, so that looks good for us Cancerians, Mars going direct, even though Mars doesn't love being in Cancer, but oh well, too bad. That's the way she goes. So, we can use this energy to be getting on that exercise program, swimming, weightlifting, or getting our strength back, or going for walks in nature. These kind of things, right, can be very good. By the way, because we are Cancerians, we do like water. So exercising near water or in the water, Zumba, walking by the river, the sea, surfing, swimming, all these things with the water can be very good indeed at this time. Okay, Cancer, so keep that in mind to help things balance. All right, life is a balance. Everything's a balance, right? Now, this is the part that I really want to get into. The eclipses. Yes, March is eclipse season, and Cancer, we are run by the moon. The moon is our jam. And so whatever happens with the moon always affects us a little more than others. So especially during eclipse season. Now, we do have March 14th. Okay, Cancer. This is the full moon. Dun, dun, dun. It's a lunar eclipse as well. It's in Virgo. So that means it hits our third house of communications. Something being illuminating in our marketing, our branding, how we show ourselves to the world. Something be illuminated or completed in our community, marketing, all sorts of stuff like that. Could be about our siblings as well. Something to do with the siblings. Something's being illuminated. Maybe the sibling needs help, the brother, the sister, or your neighbor, or something's being illuminated, like I need to have a garage sale in my community. I need to make some more money, so I'm going to have a garage sale, right? March 14th. You never know. But these are the things with the third house of communications, of learning, and your community. But there's a lot of talky here. There's a lot of social media. I'm not surprised if you get more texts that week, more invitations maybe, or telephone calls or something like that. Maybe you're just a little more popular, Cancer. I don't know. It is a good time to go live. If you own your business, go live, get on the YouTube lives and whatever, and get out there and show your message. If you own your own business, like get out, promote yourself, brand yourself, illuminate you, right? Okay, that could be a good way to use this lunar eclipse, full moon for sure in Virgo. But Virgo asks us to clean things up and organize things. Virgo loves to be organized and put things in boxes, right? This full moon in Virgo. So that you can use that to your advantage there. It could be a good time to look at your website, look at your stats, look at your website stats, your logs, who's coming, who's your people, what are they looking for, all these things, right? Within your branding, your communications, your marketing. That's one way to use it. And another way too is your community might ask more of you, Cancer. You might be more involved in community projects. Or another thing too with this third house illumination might mean that your vehicle is being illuminated. Maybe you need a new one. You need to lease a new vehicle, or you need some repairs, or you need some updates, or something like that, Cancer too. It could be a good time where you're like, the full moon illuminates, I need a new vehicle. And remember, Cancer, look into what your Chinese animal sign is. I'm a snake, which means that I need to buy a Toyota. It's funny because I have a Dodge, because that's my hubby's dodge that was passed down to me like 8 years ago or whatever, and dodges were good for him, and so because I'm in the family and he passed it down to me kind of thing, dodges were good for me. But my next vehicle should be, according to Chinese zodiac, a snake vehicle or a rooster or an ox, because they're a trilogy, but let's just go with the snake, which is Toyota. So my next vehicle should be a Toyota, for example. And the third house talks a lot about these short trips, a lot about vehicles too. So something to think about, Cancer, for this full moon third. And remember, these full moons, this eclipse season lasts for months and months and months. It's not just this week and that one day. It's like for a long time. It's like this chapter reset in the simulation. Okay, Cancer, so remember that. And then finally we get March 29th, new moon, new beginnings, solar eclipse in Aries. Okay, so for Cancer, that new moon solar eclipse in Aries, March 29th. Okay, this is important. This is in our 10th house of career. So we're really having these new beginnings in our career. Some people are getting new jobs. Some people are really reformatting their whole business. And some people are working on getting more fame, recognition in their business currently. How could I get out there more? Because the internet has changed. The way we do business online has changed a lot since COVID times, right? Since the 2020s. I can't call it the 2020s. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is like a different time that we live in, and people want community. I'll give you that. And you have that third house stuff with the full moon on March 14th. This could be a good time to start a community, okay, Cancer, with your own business, and make sure you're networking, getting on TikTok, I don't know, whatever it is, but making these communities. That's what I'm working on as a Cancer moon, Cancer rising person. Community, groups, and working with my little pond. I don't have to do the old ocean out there of billions of YouTubers or whatever. I focus on my little pond, and that's why you are watching today. You're part of my little pond. You see how that works? We attract like-minded energy vibes and people who are interested in us. We are not everybody's cup of tea, Cancer. We are not everybody's cup of tea, but we are somebody's caramel macchiato, if you know what I'm saying. All right, so with that, I hope that helps, Cancer. I'm getting all crazy. Now, let's pull some cards. Okay, first we're going to pull some cards from the Power of 8 Chakra Lenormand. All right, these are our cards, and they do come as a set with the pink Power of 8 Chakra Oracle. All right, so let's see for you, Cancer, Cancer rising, Cancer moon, what we can know for some help in March. What do we need to know, Spirit, from the cards in March? Okay, so we do have the house, the real estate, the home and family, okay, the home card, and we have a little bit of conflict maybe within the home. So something to think about, Cancer, is that we want to use that full moon, March 14th, communication vibe to communicate with our house members in a nice way. This can also mean getting more exercise, physical stuff. Maybe we've been at home too much, getting a little chubby, having a little too much wine and McDonald's or whatever. I'm just making stuff up now, but you know what I mean? We might be getting there where we need to get the action going with the whip. This can mean like physical activity as well. It can mean conflict, verbal conflict, but it can also mean getting ourselves out of the house and getting into an exercise routine, getting active again, Cancer. That can be very good for all sorts of things in our lives, right? Action, getting the body moving, getting this avatar active again can be very good. And now that the sun's coming out in March, we've got some more vitamin D. We're feeling a little better. Let's go out by the river. Let's go for these walks. Let's get into some new sports. Let's get into some movement of some sort. I think that that's a big thing here. And we can do it with friends. Maybe take our friends, like you make a dog walking party once a week with your friend, or I don't know, like being creative about it too, because exercise can be boring, let's face it. But if it's with other people and it's not really exercise, when you're chatting with your friend, walking by the river, you're getting your exercise, but you're also getting your social stuff going, that can be very good as well. So I think that that's a big message, is communicate within the home with your family, but also get out of the home and exercise and get out there into nature. Okay, Cancer, that's going to be very helpful, especially during eclipse season, because remember, all this energy is really affecting us Cancerians. Now, let's pull a card for the pink here. We've got two. I am spiritual with the moon. Come on, you can't even. So yeah, we've got a lot of spirituality stuff. We're very intuitive as Cancers, and so we've got a lot of messages coming through them. I know a lot of people are dreaming right now too. There's a lot of dreams coming up too, but I also got, I honor both sides. I honor the yin side, the receiving side, the feminine side, the blue moon, and then I also the sun. And this is very sun, moon, eclipse season card, right? With the tree right in the middle. I honor both sides. 2 + 1 = 3. Remember when I said that full moon, lunar eclipse in Virgo, March 14th, in the 3rd house of communications? And that's a 3 card. So there's something to be said there. It's coming up again and again. Communication, branding, marketing ourselves, networking. That is the main message for Cancer, and honoring both sides. Sometimes you feel really outgoing and you feel yang and you want to get out there and you're not shy. And then sometimes you are shy and sometimes you're more receiving and quiet and introverted, and that's fine. I honor both sides of me. Cancer, you're just great all around. Spiritual, I'm spiritual, crown chakra, very cool. Oh, I didn't even see this card that came up. I have passion. Number 2, sacral chakra. Get your carnelian out, Cancer. You have passion for life again. You're getting more energized here, I think, with Mars going direct in Cancer. You've already started feeling it. And then with these eclipses coming up, you're really going to feel it. March is a big month. Make sure you have fun. Have passion in life. Do fun things, right? Orange. And it could be, the other kind of passion too with your spouse. Right? Like, It could be a little more exciting if you get what I'm saying, adult talk. Okay, so that looks good indeed. All right, Cancer, so have a great March. We will be seeing you again soon for different other forecasts coming up, because especially I love to do the moon stuff, right? These are big moon events with the eclipses. And then you know what, Cancer, if you like this reading, why don't you comment? Why don't you press like? And why don't you follow me for more? And if you really want to get crazy, come see me for a reading at www.themoontree.org, helping you navigate life's energies. And I'll see you in the next one, Cancer. Bye for now.